Hello, how are you? Right, this is a take two. It didn't quite work out the first time, so we'll try again. Okay, I'm starting a set of 3 journals, slightly different to what I usually do, and I thought, why not? I'll, show you how I'm sort of making them. It's going to be, I'm calling it a trifold opening. I don't know if that's right or not. That's my version and I'm sticking to it as you do. So this is the one I've started with. So when you open it up, obviously it's got nothing in it at the minute. This is just the outer cover. You just basically open it and it's going to be like that. Just fits in the view. I'm using what I always use, my grey board. Obviously you can use whatever you like. You've got, card, cereal boxes, you name it. As I've said in previous videos, the grey board I use, it's actually the centre of the felt that my mum uses, so I kind of drop on with that one. It's really handy. It comes in quite long strips. This is, obviously I've cut a bit off of this, but this is basically what it is. So it is strong, sturdy, perfect for the journal covers. The size I'm doing, the only thing that I've changed, that I cut, is the length of it, obviously. And I keep it about an A5 size because that's the original template that I had, because I did buy some grey board many moons ago, but it was the wrong stuff and it was too thick to use on my Sizzix machine. Perfect for doing journals. So that's what I've used for the length. So they are all, I've kind of drew a little bit of a diagram, as I always do, just to make sure that I am sort of doing it right. So if you do want to do this and sort of go roughly with the same size as me, like I say, excuse the drawing. So they are 21 centimetres from top to bottom. So this one and this one is 21. Well, that sounds stupid. They're all 21 high. This one and this one, however, is 14.8 centimetres wide. Now, I haven't actually cut the width. That's how it comes. So I'm having to work with kind of a little bit of an odd measurement. I didn't want to just take off like a couple of mil. So I'm working with 14.8. The spine, I'm making it 5 centimetres. That obviously that's my choice. You can make it however you want if you wish to do this. The end panel is 10 centimetres. So this one 14.8 and this one's 10. So when it folds like so, it doesn't go straight over because I'm going to put a clasp on the top. As I said, this is going to be a set of 3 journals that I'm actually making. I'm not telling you what this one's going to be. The other one you might actually guess, because obviously the fabric that I'm going to use, it might give it away slightly. If it doesn't, I'm still not telling you. You've got to work this one out yourself, because I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So I've tried to prepare as much as I can. I thought I prepared as usual what I needed, but I hadn't actually cut the card for the inside of the journal. So I warn you now, it is going to be a bit of a long video. So as I said before, get a cup of tea, coffee, whatever you like to drink, and I hope you do sort of stick with me. It'd be nice. Okay, so the fabric that I'm going for is this. I've had it for a while and I thought now's the perfect time to use it. It's just a cotton fabric. I do like using fabric on journals because I don't have to worry about any tension on the outside of the spine, that sort of thing. It's just a bit easier. So what I've done, I'm not going to use this right now because I need to cut some more of the grey board. So I've measured what I need for my, if I point here, it's because I've got this other one standing up. If I can do that, you can kind of see it. So this one and this one here, obviously I don't need to do anything with. And what I've used, I have shown in other videos, I've got this lovely roll of double-sided tape. It is amazing. It's so strong, so sticky, and it's perfect for doing the journal covers because I don't have to worry about wet glue getting everywhere and seepage with it as well. So I just get the grey board as it is, cover it with double-sided, but I need to cut for the spines and the end bit. So I have shown on, obviously, on my other videos that I've done. I've kind of saved a little bit of time because I have marked them. All I use is my Stanley knife. I mean, you can cut it with just an ordinary precision knife, or whatever you call it, craft knife. I just call it craft knife. It just takes a little bit longer sometimes to go through because of the thickness. But if you're comfortable using whatever, that's your choice, obviously. So these are going to be the 2 spines. I've already marked them at 5 centimeters. So I just want to cut them. And like I said, I didn't want to make it a really long video and sort of show things that I've obviously already done. Just hope my head's not in the way. I use me lines on my mat just to give me a rough guide. Straighten up. I've actually moved my lights and it's really glary for me. Especially when I've got a metal ruler. But I just find it a little bit better when I'm filming. Right, I think that's about it. Okay, let's go for that. And then I'll just bring that down. And that's one. And what I always do is I always make sure that I use the edge. So if it's not quite, if it's just gone off just slightly, because sometimes it does move, just a few, you know, a little mil or just a little fraction just to make it not perfect. Yeah, I just use the edge of the pre-cut. So I know that I've definitely got a straight edge for either if I'm doing the outside or in the middle. It's not quite as bad, but I still sort of go with it. So do that. Okay, and then that bit obviously is surplus, so put that to the side. So that's the 2 signatures. Sorry, not 2 signatures, 2 spines. And now this is the end piece. So I'm just judging where the pencil line is because I can't really see. Okay, and I'm standing up to do this as well, so I'm trying not to get in view of the camera because you don't need to see my big head getting in the way. So think. Yeah, we're about there. Okay. Right. Okay, that one will go to the side as well. Right, so just remember to do that. So now we have our first piece, our spine, second piece, spine, and obviously the last piece. Right, I just need to cover these in the double-sided. So this is how easy this is. Now, for the bigger bit, I will use, actually, I might get away with not using. I've got a piece of this bit that was left over. I wonder if I can use that. Yeah, I'll be able to get this. See, it's really sticky. I never ever throw any of this away if I can help it. So if I've got odd bits, I do try and keep them. I like a little bit of an overhang with it because I trim it with my craft knife. Okay, about there and there. Okay, and then all I do is I get my knife and then you just literally work. Do you know, it does it so easy when you're not filming. Okay. Just make sure that's pressed down. I'll go over it with the bone folder in a minute. What I do is obviously just watch your fingers. Start it there. And then I just literally run it down. Press it against the card itself. And you shouldn't actually go off. And this knife isn't even a really sharp knife. So, oops. Can you see? I did try using scissors. That's a nightmare. Don't use scissors with this tape. It doesn't work. And they are even Teflon coated. They are. these and I've kind of stuck. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So this is the easiest option for me. And I always find whatever's easier, just go with it. Okay, oops. It literally is so sticky. Double-sided sticky is, you know, double-sided tape is sticky at the best of times, but this is like super sticky. But if you do like the tape, like I say, it is perfect for doing this. And I use it for the card that I use for the inside of the journal as well. Because I used to use the Mod Podge. Sometimes I still do. But I find that it's sometimes a little bit too wet, and it does sometimes seep, or I smudge it on the card and then it leaves a mark on the card, and that's not good. Whereas this, obviously, it doesn't. Okay. So that's those. And like I said, just get my bone folder and just make sure it's burnished down. Right. One thing I have forgot to do, and I know I should have done it. See, I don't get rid of any of the bits. Yeah, I should have started the double-sided off camera, because it can be a bit of a pain. Okay. Right, and you get a smaller roll as well. I think you can buy them together. I will find them and I'll link them below, so that if you do want to buy any of this, I don't know if they do international shipping if you're from the US, but I'm sure you can buy this sort of thing in the US or wherever you are. But I find it a godsend. It really is. You do get more on this roll, I think, than that one. I'm sure. I could be wrong. Either that or I've just used a lot more than I've not realised. Okay. And the same thing again. Oops. Oh, do come on. See what I mean? It's just so sticky. One thing I hate is stickiness. See, that just went off just like that. I think it's because I've not burnished them down yet. Yeah, that's what's up. If you don't stick it down, it does move it a little bit. But other than that, now I've got stuff to it. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. Right, so best thing to have stuck on your desk. Right, that's, never mind with that, because I'll finish with this mat. This is my cutting. This is the mat I always use when I'm cutting, because I don't want to score into this one. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want double-sided on me either. Okay. Right, now, so we've burnished those down. Okay, let's get the fabric. Now, I very seldom measure fabric, I just do it by eye. And I don't actually think there's a right way and a wrong way. I'm kind of hoping there's not. Well, there's a selfish there, so we'll go across ways. We'll say that there is a right way and a wrong way. Okay, so I just want to cut off the lump of this. So I think if I cut it, I should have really done this off camera, but hey, where's the fun in that? Okay, I'm actually at the other side, so I'm going to cut about there. Okay. As long as I've got enough to sort of go over the edge, I've got plenty there. Okay, I'm not going to cut the length at the minute, but I will cut, so I don't know if you see. you've not really, I've just cut the height of it. I'm just going to cut the selvage off because I don't want that going in because it's a bit rough. Okay, right, now get bits of cotton everywhere. I don't want you, so you can go up that end. Okay, I know that that's going to be that end, not that there, and I just need my trusty little guides. Okay, please be good and don't mess about coming off, please. It's just tricky sometimes, just getting it off. Get my knife, that might work. Might be the operative word here. Okay, oh, I hope I'm in shot, but all I'm doing is just trying to take the double-sided off, so I'm so sorry that you're having to wait while I do this. Like I said, I should have done it off camera. But I keep everything real. Why show you? Why not show you the painful bits as well? Okay, see, it doesn't matter if it just picks up that because it's going to be stuck down anyway. Okay, right. So, first bit is going to go there. Okay, let's go. Just press that down, and then we have. I love this. These are perfect for doing these because you always make sure that that's so level. Okay, and you've got the right gap as well, which is amazing. I used to use the grey board to do the spacer and it worked, but it used to fall down because I used to use the big bits and it didn't really work very well. Come on. That's it. Sorry, I know I'm off camera there. Sorry. Like I said, you're really not missing anything. Okay. Right, now let's go. Keep that there. Make sure it's down at the top, and then just poke that in there like that. And that goes in there like that. Okay. And then just take that out. Move along. You can put. I've got the extra one, but you don't really need that. To be honest with you, I don't think you do. No, yeah. I just had this mad panic going, I forgot to do the other spot. It's sitting here. It's the kind of day I'm having. Oh dear. Okay, right. It's my knife. I really should have done this. So I don't worry too much if it just splits the grey board because, like I say, it's getting stuck down anyway, so it's not gonna, it won't lift off. Okay. Right, and then that goes just there. Like that. Just press that down. Okay, and then move along a little bit. I should be in shot because I managed to get the journal in shot and I haven't moved anything. Okay, and then next, nearly there, sorry. Oh, big hello to everybody, all my new subscribers. Lovely to have you. You find that these videos are never perfect, and I say sorry a lot, and a lot. But you know what? I've come to realise that it's just me, and I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna apologise for being me. So, you know, that's how it goes. I can't help the It's because I get nervous doing it, and I'm talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to a camera. which is very odd. And even though I've done a few videos, when I haven't done one for a while, I still get very, very nervous. So I have to take a deep breath and just try and have a bit of fun with whatever I'm doing. And if things go wrong, you will see them, unless the video is a complete disaster, because if you are new, I don't edit my videos. So it's definitely a case of what you see is definitely what you get. So, no, I don't want to shove that up. Right, let's put, where's my thing? That one can go in there. Just want to make sure. You can't put that in an angle. So, right, I just want to make sure that that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, and that goes there. Right, and that's that in, like that. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is just flip that over. I can cut this bit of fabric off just here because I don't need it this big. Right, and then like I say, I'm going to flip it over. It looks really nice. And just give it a quick burnish down. Get bits of cotton off. I love this fabric. Ooh, this is going to look really nice. Have you guessed what I'm doing yet? If you're not seeing, I'm going to give you a close up. If you know what I'm going to do, I'd love for you to tell me. That sounded really good. Yeah, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but hey, just can you tell me? No. Right, double side. Now, what did I use for the... Oh, I used, yeah, I used this. Okay. Now, how I done it? I was so clever when I done this, because I wasn't filming, so it's, you know, it's not going to really work the way I wanted it to. Right. How I done it was, I do it this way. So I know that I roughly want it to be about halfway, which is about that. Okay. And then my trusty knife. I'm not bothered if it's not level, that's fine. Okay, I don't want this sticking. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to just move it up a bit. Okay. I don't really want it to stick to this. It is tricky, there's no two ways about this. It really is tricky. I never make my life easier. Never. Okay. I'm just going to... Oops. Just run it. I don't know if you can. Just running it down like I did before, and it really doesn't have to be perfect. And if it's got a bit of an overhang on any bits, that's fine. Okay, and then turn it round so I've got a straight edge, because that's not very level, but that's fine. You can, yeah, you can see, that's fine. Like I said, this is just my version. Obviously, you do have it. Do you know that's really weird? Oh, I think it's just how I've cut it, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's because I've got an extra bit there. That's got to be level. Right. Yeah, that little bit there is down the bottom here, so that's fine. Okay. Now, any extra, you can see, any extra like this bit down here, I just go across. See what I mean? When I've done it before, it worked perfect. Now, because I'm filming, it's not working the way I wanted it to do. But hey, that's fine. We'll go with it. Okay, and then what I end up doing is similar at the ends. It's a little bit easier because obviously I've got me, I've got this that I can just hold it so it's not going to stick too much. But this is, it is really easier. I mean, if you've got a broad, obviously the broad double-sided, then, you know, by all means. But I found this, because it's so strong, it works perfect. Okay. Right, I reckon about halfway is about, yeah, you can see, sorry if I'm out of view. Okay, halfway is about there. And then slide you up this way. And that can go there. Make sure it's on the edge and just attach in the middle. And then I just lift these bits up. Yeah, you can see. When you can get the things up, that is. Oh, do come on. I love the tape, but I can't, it's a nightmare for separating. Okay. I keep saying okay, because I think it's doing it and it's not. I don't really want a lump, because then you will feel that. Oh, you are a little so-and-so. Got it. So, all that just so I can stick that down there. Right, do that, because you don't really want anything sticking to other bits at the minute. I've had that where I've had bits of paper stuck to it, or the fabric's folded and it's stuck in the wrong bit. I think the worst thing is that obviously if you've got covering it with a fabric is usually pretty easy, because the fabric is really forgiving. It's when you stick it down with the card, and if you've not placed the card or paper, whatever you're lining it with, in the right place, it's a nightmare because it's not forgiving at all. It just totally lifts everything up, and that's not good. If I've got my head in shot, I am so sorry. Okay. Right. I don't know if you've actually seen that bit, but I was just arguing with that bit as well. So, right, let's try and do this bit now. Come on, work. I've got people watching here. This is not very professional. Come on. So, oh, that works. Just tell it that there's people watching and it comes off. Yeah. Got you really thinking now. Alright, come on, off, please. Still got people watching. Hopefully. I can't fault you, it's switched off. Oh dear. It's a nightmare. I really, mind you, I couldn't have done this bit because I hadn't actually done the cover. Okay. That's not how I wanted you to go, is it? Is though. Better. Right. Okay, right. Oh, for the next bit, I can sit down now because I hurt my back last week and doing a lot of standing doesn't help. Right. Okay, now all I do is I just miter the corners. So you can, I'll try and put it in view as best I can. So I just cut like that. Like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure I've got enough to do a little fold in the corner. And do this bit over here. So on the angle, and then just, oh, that could be quite close, but hopefully it'll work. And then we've got that, like that. don't know if you can, it is a bit hard for me to get everything in view when it's not folded at the end, so I'm sort of trying to do my best here to get you a goodish view. Okay, right, now I'm going to start at the bottom, just rip that off because I will use that again. Now I just need to separate this, which is not going to be easy, and I need to trim this as well. Okay. Just stick there. Right. Are we in view? Yeah, we are sort of. Okay, I will make sure before I fold it. Okay. Right, now all I do is oh no, that's folded. Oh, damn it. Okay, no problem. If that happens, we'll just slit that and that'll release that. Okay, we'll do the same on this side as well. That's not an issue at all. Ooh, that didn't happen before. I think it's because I've moved it and it's not a very sturdy fabric. Okay, no problem. So, like I say, if that happens again, if that happens to you, do not panic. Right, so from the centre, we'll go up, and I don't press it right down for a start, I just go a little bit. You are a nightmare at the minute. Why are you doing that? Let's go. Not sure why it's doing this, because it didn't before. Okay. Let's go like this. And then just, like I say, I just do it just a little bit, just to ease the fabric up. And I've took this end off. That's helpful. That's because I've seen that and I panicked. Yeah, that's never actually happened to me before, so I'm not sure why it decided to do that. And I have covered quite a few journals, and it's the same program. I mean, it's only this one and this one that's extra. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. I think it, like I say, I think it is just because I shoved the fabric together. Okay. Right, where did we get to? Okay, and then in the middle, we then just go straight up, and then you just pull it as you go in. This is hopefully keeping creases and the like out as well. If you do get creases, don't, or you usually can just get your bone folder and it'll flatten down. Yeah, you should be able to see okay. Right, then we'll work that this way. See, that's got a little bit of a crease in it, and just use my finger and it just works it out. Okay, right. I think I can take that away now. I think. I'm really annoyed about that. Okay, that is pretty good. Right, let's spin it around. So do the same with this end. And what you can do is you can just put that back down there, and that back down there, it just stops anything from falling on it, because the worst thing you can also get on it is a piece of cotton, because you won't get it off. It just will not come off at all. And then just do that bit. see I've got a little bit of cotton in there, but no worries, it's fine. Okay, right, now I'm kind of hoping this is going to work okay. Let's do, again, just pull it in the middle and then just gradually run your finger. This is just to make sure that it's keeping straight as well. Let's just slightly... Okay. There is a little bit of movement there, but I think it'll be okay. I don't see why it shouldn't be. I'll make sure everything's level before I put the paper on, which I will do in this video. That's why I kind of said it's going to be a long video, because I thought, what's the point of just showing you the cover? Part of the, you know, to me, doing the cover is doing the actual inside as well, you know, the, yeah, the cover for the journal inside. That's what it's called. Oh my god. My brain just doesn't want to work. I don't know what, look, Mima. Right. Okay, right. Now, let's, I don't know if I can do this one. It's going to have to sort of fold itself up there. I'm in view, that's good. Right, I'm going to take this off. So, now what I do is I just use my fingers. It's one good thing about having nails as well. And then I just fold. I don't know if you can see. It's just literally, I'll get me, I'll use my end of my knife, that should still work. You just fold it in like that. And then all you do is you bring it up. If it doesn't fold with you as you go in, then just sort of try and hold it in. Sometimes it does work, and sometimes it can be a bit fiddly, I find, but don't worry. And then you just sort of fold it as you go in. Now, this is the only bit that I will use glue, because I'm not going to use double-sided, because sometimes it's a bit awkward because it's too thick and I'll end up with a bit here and a bit there. So it is easy to just use a piece of, you know, a bit of glue. But I'll do that after I've actually attached this down. And then that just goes in there. And like I said, if it's not cut very well, which I've kind of cut it a little bit too close, I'll show you a close up in a sec. Right, I'm not too bothered about that, because what I'll do is when I glue it, I will fold it down to a neat edge. So if you can see what I mean, just here, it's kind of got the raw edge. So all I do is I will fold it with my nail finger, however you want to do it, and then just fold it in like that, and I'll glue that bit down so it will look like that, which I will have to do in the video, unfortunately, because I need to do that before I do the next bit. So same thing with that. See, this bit here, I really haven't given it a lot of folding in space, but hopefully when I fold it in, it will work. And if it doesn't work how I want it to, then it will work a different way, and then I'll just get folded in again. Right, so let's focus on the main bit here, and just do this, and we do that bit, and then this bit here, you just fold it in as best you can. And I'm also going to be putting metal corners on as well, so if it's not too perfect in the corner, don't worry about that either. I mean, that's my option to put in, you know, I'm putting the metal corners on, but obviously you can do however you wish. Yeah, that's just got it there, which I'm quite pleased about. Okay. Right, and then all I do is I just get my tacky glue. It shouldn't be blocked because I used it yesterday, I think it was. But yet, it somehow still is. Okay, let's get the pin down. I don't know why it keeps getting blocked. I think I've got to give it a really good clean. That's the problem. And I even have my lid still, which I think is bonus because I lost my other one. Okay. now got glue on it. Let's try this bit. Okay, that'll do. Right, now, what I want to do is I literally just want to put a little bit of glue just down there. It's just going to hold that in place. And I'm not too bothered if it seeps or anything like that because you're not going to see it. So just press that down. And then we'll do the same for over here. I mean, if you want to do double-sided or, you know, anything like that, however you wish to do this, you know, this is just my version. Obviously, you know, we all do different ways, and that's what makes each one unique. Okay. I think it's because that bit in there, it needs glue in it. And I never put any glue in that bit. Okay. That should stick. It's just to tack it down more than anything. So when I put, like I say, the card on the inside, it's not going to pop up. So that's how we kind of look at the minute. I don't know if you can see. Okay, do the same on this side. Right, we'll do this end first because this is the end that hasn't got much fabric to be playing with. Okay. The main goal is you just don't really want to see a raw edge. Because if you see a raw edge, it's sometimes hard to kind of cover it up. Even though even if you do put a corner on it, it still doesn't go very well. Okay. Right. Now I'm kind of hoping that I've done the measurements for the card inside right, because I'm doing it navy and I haven't got any other navy card. I've only got A4 sheets, so because of the size of it, I've had to do it in like 3 panels, which is not a problem because I'm going to be covering it on the inside anyway, but it's how it's actually going to look. So we will... Sorry if I just bumped the camera, I think I just did. Okay, so that's how it looks at the minute. So we'll just flatten these bits down. I don't know why you have just moved to that. Oh dear, this is not turning out very well for this side. I don't know what's up with it. That's it. I think it's because it folded itself up. Just unprise that. That's fine. All done. All sorted. Okay, so we've got a nice biggish gap. We're fine. Okay, right, now, as I said before, I use it for covering my card and I forgot to trim the rest of it. See? This is what happens as well. No, I need my cutting mat actually. Because, right, you stand there. Please stand. Don't fall. Okay, come here. I don't want to play ball with you. Just making the place now. Right, okay. Just need to get my ruler and I just run it along the edge like so, and then please get off. Like that. Make sure I haven't got glue on my hands, because that's usually what I end up doing, is smudging glue all over the paper, which doesn't work. Now I've also found that some of this card that I'm actually using isn't level. Now it's got to be the manufacturer. I have had it in white as well, so I don't even know where I got it from. But when I've cut it and I've put it on, there's always a bit that's not level, so if that happens I will have to do what I've done on the other bit, and that is just trim it with my knife, which is also not a problem. Right, just checking I haven't got glue on my hands. Right. So this is, let me just check, because I've got, like I said, I've got 3 sizes here. I know that that's the end one, so that would go there, and I'm overlapping as well. Okay, so it's overlapping, but I want them to overlap that way, so it all goes that way, if that makes sense. I hope it does. If it doesn't, then you're on your own, because I'm no good at this one. Okay, I think. See, I'm only just doing it, but like I said, I'm going to be covering the inside with a bit more stuff anyway. So I think it's going to have to be about there. Okay, let's get started, and if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. This is just how we would go. I'm kind of hoping it's not going to go wrong, because if it does, I don't really want it to, because I really do want this colour. And if it's stuck down, I can rip it off, but it rips half of this with it as well. Okay, come on. Sorry, I'm just trying to take the edge off. Right, now don't take it all off. I just take about half. Okay, because like I said, once it's not spread on the fabric, it does give you a little bit of leeway on the fabric, but not a lot. Okay, I think it was about there. Okay, I'm just going to tack it a little bit. Right, now I need to do, I'm trying to think how I've done the other one. I actually just done it before I started filming, because I forgot that I hadn't actually done it. It'd been sitting on my desk while I was faffing around, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that in a minute. And then I was just about to start filming, and I thought, it doesn't really show you how it's going to look. Oh, come on. I am so sorry about this. Okay, I think I've got it. Did I say I think? Because it's not working. That's it. Okay, right, I want the same thing. I try and get the ends right, and as long as I've got a good amount to overlap. Right, that looks about level. I hope you can, yeah, you can kind of see. It's slightly awkward to do this in frame. Right, that needs to go underneath anyway, like that. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to risk it and just, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It has slightly dropped, and that's so annoying. Yeah, I'm just, do you know what? I'm just going to risk it. Like I say, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I don't want that to move though. Okay. And then that's going to overlap that bit there, like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim that a little. I don't know why it does that, because I've cut it level. Well, you think it's level anyway. I think that just needs dropping down a bit actually this side. That's why I didn't tack that properly for a start. It's not perfect. I never have them perfect, but yeah, this paper is terrible. It's really not good. That, yeah, I think that really dropped there, which didn't help. Okay. Right. I think the best way to do this is just do top. If I tack the top, oh come on, if it's at the top, I think it might work. I think. Like I said, I need to make sure I've got enough of the card overlap it. I think I've got more leeway that way than I have this way, so yeah, that's overlapping it. It's definitely a thingy there though. It's definitely gone off of me. You know what I meant. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all how this has gone. But there's not much we can do about it now. Okay. Right. Now when I'm burnishing it, I don't like to do it straight on the card if I can help it. So I get the way around. I get some double-sided paper. I've got the greaseproof bits on the back, and I'll just use that. Okay, right, where's my boy? There you are somewhere. You're there. Okay, let's go for that one. First one. And then second one should be here somewhere. And if I've got to do it in panels, I mean this is the worst I've had to do in panels. I always make sure that the join is actually on the spine, so that you can't actually see the join, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the next one is here. And then the next one for that is here somewhere. Let's actually just put that down. Yeah, there. Okay. Everyone's watching me doing and go, oh my god, what are you doing? Well, this is my version of doing things. Like I said, I don't make it easy for myself, so. Right. So, it's kind of working. And that. Yeah, let's just press that bit down so I didn't do that bit. Right, now, here's the honest bit with you. I'm not too bothered if you can see the odd bit of double-sided there or there, because, like I said, you're not going to see that at all. Now, this is what happens when it's not level. See that bit there? See, it's not level, and that bit there. So the only way that you can resolve this is to do a little bit of cutting. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. It's got to be that way. Okay, so all I do is get my ruler and my knife, and I don't know if you can see. I just line it up with the other bit. I hope you can. I don't really want to zoom it in because it's a bit awkward to do it. Okay, and then all I do is I just take it along. And then it should. Dearer. Did I say it should? Because it really should. And it doesn't seem to want to come off. If I can't do it on camera, I'll have to do it off camera. No, it's not going to do it. But anyway, it will come off because I will run the knife over it again. It's cut it. The double side is just holding it in place, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, no problem. Right. We will try and endeavour to do it again. But anyway. I'm not going to faff around with that on the camera. So, how it looks now is we have of journal cover. So as you can see, that is how it's going to look. So I'm really pleased with how it does look. I'm just a little bit annoyed the fact that it decided to go a bit stupid. Excuse the dogs. Please do excuse the dogs. Somebody went by. It's just one of those things with having dogs, I'm afraid. But yeah, so I hope you've kind of enjoyed the video. It's been a bit of a, a process. So the next bit to the video will be sort of maybe doing the signatures and stuff. I might do this one on video actually. Yeah, I might film the process of this one, but this one I'm going to be doing off the screen. And my other one, which I've not decided what fabric I'm using yet, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the process of this. So like I said, I hope you've kind of enjoyed it and understood what I meant, because I'm not very good sometimes when I'm explaining stuff. So if you're unsure about anything, or if you've got any questions, just let me know, please, and I'll do my very best to sort of help you. Okay, so apart from that, like I said, I'm sorry it's been a long video and a bit faffy watching me take double-sided tape off of a lot of things, but yeah, I'm pleased how it looks. And like I said, this is sort of the new style that I'm quite liking actually. Yeah, so hope it's gave you some sort of inspiration to have a go. They are really easy to do, which I was quite surprised, because I just sat there and I thought, why not, let's give it a go. So apart from that, I will be back. I'm not quite sure when, because every time I seem to plan a video at the minute, it never seems to work. So yeah, family life and all. So apart from that, take care, and I will see you again hopefully very soon. So bye for now. Bye bye.